Whenever there's too many white people in a location, we gotta get out of here. This Selina hostel feels like an all-inclusive resort. There's daily activities, there's HIIT cardio workouts, there's game nights, karaoke nights. They have a huge kitchen right behind me. They have a pool that they are remodeling, a place to co-work, to meet other digital nomads. They have an outdoor gym. They have a library. This compound is absolutely huge. So if you consider coming to Isla Mujeres, make sure you check the price on hostelworld.com because sometimes that will be cheaper than actually paying in person. Check in person first, ask what the going rate is for the room, and then verify that with Hostelworld and then book on the cheaper app. But be careful because there might be more hidden fees if you book on a third-party app like Expedia or Booking.com. When you're coming to Isla Mujeres in Cancun, a lot of the prices are in US dollars and a lot of the menus and signage is in English. So it is definitely catered to Western travelers. We've been walking around and it feels like we're not even in Mexico. It feels like we're in San Diego or some part of Southern California. So if you're traveling from Cancun, there are a couple different ports. You can catch the Ultramar ferry, which is like a high-speed boat to Isla Mujeres. It's about an 18-minute ride. It costs $13 for one way in USD. You can also get PCR tests and antigen tests done at the terminal for Ultramar. The PCR test is gonna take 24 hours to get your results and it costs around 60 US dollars. They have an antigen test that costs 30 US dollars and you'll find out your results in 30 minutes. You can use the antigen test to get back into the United States of America. So definitely research that and get one done because you need a negative COVID test within 3 days of your departure. Alrighty, perfect. So we got the Egg McMuffin, Mexican style, which is a little different because it has a slice of bacon in it, and then it has this egg scramble with some peppers and onions, and some refried beans. And then to top it off, English muffin with a slice of cheese. So, interesting combination. Not bad. Not bad. So it's noon right now, we're waiting for our bus. We board at 12:07. It's gonna be around a 4.5 hour trip back to Merida. The beautiful thing about the ADO bus is it is direct. It's very quick, very efficient. It has a bathroom on board. It has Wi-Fi, very spacious as well. It costs around 1,100 pesos for 2 tickets for one way. And that comes down to around 25 US dollars per ticket. So definitely take advantage of the bus system in Mexico because you can travel very cheaply and go to different parts of Mexico very, very easily. Para Merida. Merida.
Es este.
Gracias. So we just made it to Merida. It took us almost 5.5 hours. We had about a 30-minute layover in Valladolid, and it just seemed like there was more traffic. It just took a longer time to get back in the city. So now we're just waiting for a Didi, and we're gonna go to my apartment, kind of rest up, freshen up, and then see what the night has to offer. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. We had a chill night yesterday, just smoked some hookah, ate some good Mediterranean food. hung out on the Paseo de Montejo, and made sure we get to bed at a reasonable time because we are headed over to rent a car right now. We're gonna go on some excursions. My homie Pedro at the taco stand that I always eat at told me that I need to go to Cenotillo, which is basically the town of cenotes. So we're gonna rent a car, hit the town of cenotes up, see what trouble we can get into. Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Gustaría un coche para un día? Sí, ¿es posible? We came to Montejo car rental. Very easy process. It's around $50 US per day, and you only need a $300 deposit that is placed on a credit card, and this includes insurance. We mobile.
We out here, baby. The direction a little bad, steering wheel a little loose, but you know what?
That's the way we like it, man. 120K miles or kilometers,
whatever.
60K miles. You can't start a road trip without first hitting OXXO. I've noticed with all the convenience stores in Mexico, it's very hard to find like a healthy snack. They don't have a lot of like protein bars or protein drinks. I always find this one protein shake that has 15 grams of protein in it, and that's the only thing I can find. So if you are a little bit more health conscious and you need to be eating certain items, definitely bring them with you. Bring like some protein powder with you, stash away. I'm trying to record a video here, man.
Bro, these guys are so inconsiderate.
Yeah, exactly. What the Oh man. All right, here we go. What was I talking about? So yeah, if you are trying to eat a little bit healthier and you don't want to like eat chips and cookies and soda all the time as snacks, you should bring your own protein powder, bring your own protein bars, maybe bring some beef jerky. That way you can supplement your meals with a healthy snack so you don't have to feel like you're going completely off the rail with your diet while in Mexico. I might go, I don't know. I might come, I might go, I don't know. So we're trying to find a restaurant in Cenotillo, but it's kind of abandoned, you know? Seems like everyone is inside doing their own thing. We looked on Google Maps and there's not a lot of restaurants open. I tried to talk to this dude at the basketball court. He couldn't understand my Spanish. I thought I understood his Spanish, but now we're just kind of roaming the streets. So maybe we'll try somebody else to see. Perdóname, señor. Señor? ¿Cuál es tu restaurante favorita en esta ciudad?
No hay restaurante.
No.
No hay restaurante?
No hay.
Whoa. Por supuesto, gracias, hermano. Te veo. Yo, we out here, man. We really out here.
I'm out here on these streets. Actually, it's not a street, but...
We're literally in the jungle. Barely any signage. One other car is behind us, and as you see, it's like the entrance to this dungeon. Tell my mama I love her if I don't make it out of here.
Jesus. That is us.
So here we are at the cenote. This one is a public cenote, so it's kind of off the beaten path and a little bit underkept, but still very beautiful nonetheless. This cenote is most known for its free diving because it's one of the deepest cenotes in Mexico. And you can see over in this area here, the divers will go down and it's about 300 feet to the bottom. Absolutely incredible place to come free diving if you're into that.
Sí, no, perdón, una
Wow. Soy un YouTuber.
Sí, bien, bien.
Blogador.
¡Viva México!
Arriba México. Sí, eso.
¡Viva Valladolid!
Sí, también.
¡Viva la alcaldía de calor!
I didn't realize that this chicken was marinated in habanero, so this thing is like super, super, super spicy. We got the avocado on the side, we got the corn tortillas. I got my lemonade coming, and there's like another dish that he's preparing for me, so we're gonna see what happens, but hopefully I can get through this because this is like super spicy, but very tasty at the same time. So the second dish we got here is like a tostada with shredded chicken, guacamole, some pickled onions, as well as fresh tomato and a little bit of beans on top. So this doesn't look as spicy, so I think I'll be able to handle it. And he also made me a fresh lemonade as well. Gracias usted. Muy picante, muy picante. Gracias, gracias. Una bomba atómica. Alright, so the deal with the cenote is being currently remodeled. It's very difficult to get to because there's a lot of construction. The roads are kind of bumpy and being torn up. They do have these beautiful white cement streets that they are paving currently, and it seems like they're putting a lot of money into this area. There is a restaurant that you can come visit, and they have this little lookout at the restaurant to see the cenote, but you cannot go down into the cenote. The only way that you can come to this lookout is if you buy a drink at the restaurant. Water looks a little janky, like it hasn't been filtered in a while, so I don't know if I would want to swim in it, but probably once they're ready to remodel it and ready to reopen, they're gonna fix the water in there. So the two cenotes that I took Mike to both look like sewer water. So hopefully the third one I take him to will actually look beautiful, because he hasn't experienced a cenote yet in Mexico. So I'm trying to get him to see a dope one. Whenever there's too many white people in a location, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go to some more local spots. I'm just glad our car is still there, because parking on the streets is not very well described. They have these markings on the street. So I imagine the white marking means okay, yellow marking means bad. Car's still here, all is well, because I don't even know who would tow it, but I'm glad the car is still here. So we are leaving Valladolid. We're heading back to Merida right now. It's gonna be around a 2-hour drive, trying to get out of these streets and get back home to Merida. Later that night, we ended up at La Negrita. We partied with locals. Made a fool of myself on the dance floor. Watch Mike fall in love. Watch my YouTube video with new friends. Took a picture of the devil and ended up at a random house party. It's moments like these that make traveling priceless. Until the next one, cheers.